Okay, here's something a little unique here. Um, I'm sure everybody's known of the classic grade school science project, the famous lemon battery that, if you're lucky, will operate a clock or maybe a very small LED light. Um, Usually, the best you get out of this is a couple volts at best. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. I've used 3 lemons and I've configured multiple cells, as you can see here, per lemon, so 2 cells per lemon. And I've connected them together simply, plus with plus, minus with minus. And I connected the lemons together in series. So this helps me give a little bit more amperage here, but nevertheless we're still peaking at around um, 2.5 volts. So I decided to take an interesting circuit here, as you can see from close up right here. And basically this is a very, very tiny flyback like circuit. It's taken out of a fly zapper, and basically it's one of those jewel thief type circuits. And what it does, it's a little transistor that oscillates, and at high frequency you get a high frequency AC, high voltage, and there's a little rectifier, and it gives you high voltage DC sparks, about a couple thousand volts, to zap the flies. Well, I took the module apart here, and there was some junk I didn't need in here. So there was the LED for the power, which was consuming power, so I ripped that out. And there was also a rectifier, which I didn't need because I want the AC part for this experiment. And I took the diode out, and there was also a loading resistor, which I took out because it was causing a bit of a drain. So this module as is didn't do anything, but I realized that once I did the few mods that these lemons were all that was actually needed to make this circuit oscillate. And not only does it oscillate well, but it produces about a peak of 30 volts AC. I could further rectify that if I want to DC, and charge some higher voltage capacitors or whatever interesting higher voltage project, which could be powered by lemons. So here it is, the module, and I've got the voltmeter here, and it's set up to the output of this module here on the output side on AC, 0 obviously, because I've got it. This is my negative here, which I'll use to turn on the circuit, and the oscope here, which is pretty well seeing nothing. This is connected on the one end on the ground and the other on the AC, the coil side, so we can see none of this is actually a scam. So I will turn it on by simply going like this. Something to note, here's a radio. As you see, I've got nothing. This is to show that the oscillator actually acts as a very good transmitter. Yes, a transmitter out of lemon. So we're going to plug this in right here to our nail and look at the meter here. So we're just going to plug it in. Let's see my meter bounce. There we go. So we peak at about 30 volts, and it's dropping a little now because I got the analyzer on it. But as you see here, we have a really, really nice waveform. And the radio, we have a nice dead carrier. You could finally fine-tune into it if you want to. It's very strong, but I could kill it any time. See, now there's nothing. 0. Now we are back. So this is pretty cool, about a peak of 30 volts AC from these lemons, and it acts as a nice oscillator and a transmitter at the same time. So some pretty cool stuff there. I hope you enjoyed this video,